Overthinking. We all do it. It's such an easy trap to fall into and such a difficult one to get ourselves out of, because it's kind of like a spiral. Once we start, it grows, it gets bigger, and we start circling and we can't then get out of it. And often we overthink about things that may never happen, things that have happened in the past that we can't change, and yet it takes so much of our time and energy. And you'll have noticed that when you start overthinking, it eventually impacts our mood as well, because everything we think becomes how we feel, and then that becomes how we act. This is why overthinking is something we need to get around, or over if you like. And here's one simple question that will help us quit and stop our overthinking. And the first part of this is to know, right? We've got to have the awareness to know that we're overthinking. For some of us, we've been in that spiral for an hour before we go, oh, why am I still thinking about this? Why am I feeling so crap about this? And so the first thing is noticing the awareness that I am overthinking. And we know that what we focus on grows. So the longer we spend in that spiral, overthinking the thing, the bigger it gets. And then of course it takes more of our power to get out of it, but it also takes more of our energy and our attention sucking into thinking about it. We're making it bigger than it already is. So when we notice the awareness, we can then point it out. I'm overthinking. I need to stop overthinking. And then the big question to ask ourselves to get us out of this loop is, what are the facts? So when we ask this question, we're separating ourselves from the feelings that we've got caught up in that often are the reason we're overthinking. It's not about the thing that we're overthinking often, it's how we feel. I'm overthinking that conversation because I think I said something wrong and I feel like a failure. Or I'm overthinking that interaction because it upset me as a person, and that's the emotion that's making me overthink. So when next time we're overthinking, what are the facts? Separates us from the feelings. And often the facts are, this is a conversation I had in the past that I can't change. I'm the only one that's ruminating about it. They seem fine, or they're not fine, but they'll get over it. And this helps us then move on to, right, I'm out of the spiral. What can I do about this? Because whilst we're in that overthinking space, we can't change anything. We feel quite powerless, and it's sucking so much of our time and energy that we might need to actually go, what am I going to do about this? So what are the facts? Takes us out of the spiral, out of the feeling, helps us be aware that we're overthinking, and points us towards the direction of, what am I going to do about this? One powerful question that's going to help you stop your overthinking.